Hey, have you been keeping your guns clean and lubricated?
Yeah.
Really? Well, good. And have you been procrastinating because cleaning your gun with traditional product is smelly and a pain in the... Then you should try Seal One. Seal One is an all-in-one product that cleans, lubricates, and protects your firearms, cleans your guns faster, easier, safer with Seal One. No more smelling like gas. Enjoy the confidence and peace of mind knowing your guns are protected and the best. Buy some now at seal1.com, and I was going to give him back the paperwork.
And thank you to everybody that came to
Hey, how was the party?
Gun cleaning yesterday. I think there were 10 people. And I think it went great, except the air conditioning broke, guys.
Well, that's perfect.
There's a lead for you.
Let's have the phone number.
Yeah. But anyway, thanks to everybody. But a big special thanks to Seal One. You guys are so wonderful. Thank you for being a sponsor. Dwight, thank you so much for everything that you do. Seal One, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. Okay, time for everyone's favorite segment. We found out years ago that my nephew knows a lot about guns. So we decided to ask everybody to send in a question. And if we use your question on the air, you get a hat or a shirt. And if you stump my nephew, then you're going to get free tickets, plural, to Gun Prom. That is happening on October 12th. It's at the Omni in La Costa, which is Carlsbad. And it's casino night. If you want more information about Gun Prom, go to gunprom.com, buy your tickets today, or think up a really hard gun question and stump my nephew. Okay, Sam, you there?
Yeah, how are you guys?
Good, man. How are you?
Can't complain.
You're up in the Great White North, aren't you? There, hey.
Not quite that far. I'm in Wisconsin.
You're in Wisconsin. Hey, aren't you? Did you guys go to the? Did you guys go to Otter and see all the planes?
That starts tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
Oh, man, I wish. Did you go to Newski's?
Go to what?
Newski's, sausage and bacon. I found out, Mike told me, it's just a little teeny butcher shop out in the woods.
It pretty much is. It's out by Green Bay. I don't think you guys are going to be close to that.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So, plus,
I think that's pretty much every butcher shop in this state.
Plus, you don't do a lot of bacon, I don't think.
Oh,
right?
he does? Oh, of course not.
Yeah. Probably not a lot of bacon. Anyway, okay. All right, Sam the Gunman, my nephew. Today we got a question, and it's Michael from Straight Shooter is going to read it. Michael, without further ado.
Yeah, I'd love to see a debate with your nephew and Sebastian at Gunther Guns.
Yeah,
you should set that up.
That would be hilarious. Like some kind of contest or something.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And big shout out to Sebastian. Okay, you ready for the question, brother?
A little weird, but in a good way.
In a good way.
Sure, let's have it.
What gun was nicknamed the Bugle by many of its users?
This is from Steve in Ramona.
Steve in Ramona asks, what gun was nicknamed the Bugle by many of its users?
From Steve in Ramona. Thanks very much for writing in, Steve. I'm pretty sure Ramona is a real place, right?
It's a real place, yeah.
Okay. What gun was nicknamed the Bugle by its users? Well, it's kind of a trick question and worded in a clever way. Because there was a firearm, specifically a military service rifle, nicknamed the Bugle by its users, but not in English, in French, because it's the FAMAS.
This is unreal.
I know. Why does he know that?
How do you know that, dude?
Correct. Okay, so you want to read the answer, since your French is probably way better than mine.
Yeah, I'm going to let Scott read the answer.
Go for it, Scott.
The FAMAS. French, oh man. Dude, if it looks like it'd be a great dessert, I can't pronounce it.
Fusel
we're going to skip the...
De la Manufacture des Armes de Saint-Etienne.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, assault rifle.
Yeah.
From the weapon factory is a bullpup assault rifle designed and manufactured in France by MAS in 1978. Known by the French troops as Le Clarion, the Bugle, due to its distinctive shape. That's incredible that he knew that.
Seriously.
Yeah, why do you... It also
Correct!
There you go. The FAMAS is recognized for its high rate of fire at 900 to 1,100 rounds per minute. What else do you know about the FAMAS, Sam?
It has a 3-round burst mode and a magazine capacity not evenly divisible by 3. Thank you, France.
Sounds like Mike Kimber.
The FAMAS aside, Saint-Etienne, who developed it and manufactured it, I say past tense because the French military is replacing it with the HK-416. But the Saint-Étienne arsenal is really interesting because it's been around literally longer than the United States has even been a country and been making arms for that whole time. So those of you who read the most recent blog post of mine that's up on the SDCGO blog and the blogs of the sister organizations, that covers a book, a collector's guide of antique U.S. long arms. And part of the reason I reviewed that is because I was actually using it for research for another project I'm working on. And Saint-Étienne came up as a manufacturer of arms the King of France supplied to the American colonies during the Revolutionary War. So they're still around, and I just think that's crazy.
That is pretty amazing. So the French they're going with the 416 and H&K 416?
They are, yes. They've opted for a shorter barreled variant. I believe it's in the neighborhood of 12.5 inches.
Wow. What do you think of that decision?
It's really interesting to see France and Germany using the same, well, not the same long arm because it isn't the Bundeswehr's standard long arm, but some German special forces units and SWAT teams use 416s. It's really weird to see France adopting a foreign-made long arm for their military, and this isn't new. This is a few years old, this decision. But historically, France has been kind of insular about the military equipment it uses for its own military. It has all historically been made domestically, from fighter aircraft to anti-submarine patrol aircraft, tanks, of course, small arms, rifles, machine guns, handguns, armored vehicles, the whole 9 yards.
Well, you know why France picked. You know why they picked this, the 416?
Because it works.
It performed best during the drop test. See, because France, they dropped their going the other way. All right. So a 416 is it's a piston-driven AR. Is that what really is that pretty much what it is?
Pretty much, yeah. Its genesis comes from the 1990s. The original intent was to develop something along the lines of an M4 platform rifle that would perform reliably with short barrel lengths, because that hybrid direct impingement internal piston system that a standard AR has is balanced in such a way that when you change one element of the whole system, like the barrel length, you have to change a lot of the other elements of the system to balance the action out and make it work properly. So the external piston in the 416 was intended to remedy that.
Interesting.
So Sam, I'm looking at a picture of this thing, and I have a question for you.
What's
so
up?
There's some type of handle type device, or like a little bit of an upper portion, but below that, I'm assuming, is that something to do with the bolt?
Yes, you have a very large, distinctive protruding carry handle, which also protects the sights, and there is a trigger-style charging handle beneath that. And at the front of that, you have a folding bipod. Yes, it comes with a bipod.
So they were very conveniently, making a firearm for the left-handed people, ambidextrous. And then we lost it. AKs and ARs went to the side.
Yeah, great.
Right, so that was interesting.
Way to mess it up, France. Awesome. Do you have I saw your book report. It's awesome. Excellent job. Do you have another blog coming up this week, or not quite yet?
Book review, please.
Book review.
Sorry.
I don't have one. Well, obviously, I didn't have one coming up this past week. I've been traveling, but I will have one coming up this next week.
Cool. Looking forward to it. Sam, thanks a lot, man. Good job as always.
Hey, thanks for having me on, as always, and thank you to everyone for listening.
You bet. Okay, Straight Shooter, what would you guys, last chance, what would you guys like everybody to know about Straight Shooter?
That's a great question on the spot. I wasn't planning
I know,
for
I
that.
stumped you.
Yeah, so everything we do is based on character.
Yeah.
We're going to educate you, not try to sell you something you don't need.
Good.
Never the case. We want you to be part of the family forever. Our whole lives are invested into this, and we're not going anywhere.
I think it's important to find somebody like that, when you're, especially with something as important and complex as air conditioning. Like, I don't know anything about air conditioning. You know what I mean? Like, you guys could tell me anything, and I'm kind of at your mercy. It's good to find somebody who's honest, and integrity is important. It says it right there in the name. Well, we thank you so much for supporting us. Really, truly means a lot. Gun Owners Radio is an important way for us to get our message out to so many different people, to get elected people to be on the record and tell us exactly what they're going to do or what they think. So thank you so much for supporting us.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. If you're watching mainstream media, you're not getting the truth about guns. Gun Owners Radio is the easiest way to stay on top of the Second Amendment fight, the fight for your self-defense rights. You can watch our live stream on YouTube every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, or if you're in San Diego, AM 1170, FM 96.1, The Answer. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform. Just search Gun Owners Radio and you'll find our show. Like and subscribe to help defend and restore the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.